This YouTube update is absolutely wild. Google just released a new AI tool inside YouTube Studio. It's basically like your own AI assistant who can help you come up with viral video ideas specifically made just for your channel. This is actually wild. I have no idea why more people are not talking about it. In this video, I want to help you understand how it works and how you can use it to create viral video ideas for your channel. Let's begin. Now, first of all, not everyone has this new AI tool. YouTube is slowly rolling it out. I'm lucky enough to have it. So over here at the top right, as you can see where this bell notification is, we have this new icon, which is called Ask Studio. This is basically your own AI assistant inside YouTube Studio. If we click on it, it's going to open this chat over here, which says, "Hello, Danny Y, how can I help you?" And basically inside this chat over here, you can literally chat with your own YouTube Studio because it knows your analytics, it knows your viewers' behavior, it knows your competitors, and it can help you create viral video ideas for your own channel. So the first thing I want you to prompt it is this prompt over here. Analyze my last 20 to 30 videos and show my top performers by views, CTR, and average view duration. Identify patterns in topics, titles, thumbnails, and structure, and explain what my audience clearly prefers based on data. Send this message to Ask Studio. And in just a few seconds, I have all the data I want. Over here, I have my top performing videos in the first 24 hours. As you can see here, we have the video title, the views, the CTR, the average view duration, right? Over here, we have the highest CTR video, right? So we know that this video over here had the highest CTR for me, which is 8.88%. Over here, it shows me the video that got the highest average view duration, which is almost 5 minutes. So now I know that this type of video is going to get a high average view duration. So what I can do now is go ahead and watch this video and understand what did I do right to have such a high average view duration, right? And over here, we have the patterns and audience preferences. So it helps me understand what my audience likes to watch on YouTube. So over here, it says your audience is highly driven by opportunity and discovery. Not only that, but then it also helps me understand what thumbnails I should make and what text I should put inside my thumbnail. So as you can see over here, title and thumbnail strategy, urgency and high stakes. Titles using warning, stop blowing up, perform exceptionally well. And then, for example, if I don't know what to show in my next video, which is something most of us are struggling with, we don't know what videos to make next and what to show inside them. It tells me over here, structure, the value first hook. So your top performing videos typically have a high average view percentage, especially those that promise a full guide or tutorial. So now I know that if I make full guides or tutorial videos on my channel, viewers are going to watch for a longer period of time. So I should focus on creating more tutorials for my channel. It really is very helpful, but this was only the first prompt. What I want you to do now is prompt Ask Studio the following prompt. Analyze channels similar to mine and estimate their average CTR, retention, and video length. Explain what they do better than me and what patterns they use that I'm currently missing. So now Ask Studio is going to analyze competitors, their average view duration, their click-through rate, and it's going to give you this data. And now you have this data and you know what you have to improve, what click-through rate you need. So for example, over here, estimated industry benchmarks. Based on typical performance for high growth channels in this passive income AI niche, here are the estimate benchmarks you are competing against. So the average CTR in my niche is around 8% to 12%. The average view duration inside my niche, basically what my competitors are getting, is from 50% to 60%, which means something around 5 minutes to 6 minutes. So I need to improve my average view duration. Over here, it shows me the video length, and this is basically the average video length of my competitors. This is how long their videos are on average, from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. So I should optimize for this. I should make my videos around 12 minutes long because it's in between these numbers, right? It helps me understand everything, literally. Now, the next prompt I want you to send is this prompt over here, which says, compare my channel with my competitors and tell me exactly where I'm underperforming. CTR, retention, topics, packaging. List my biggest mistakes and give me 3 to 5 specific improvements I should apply to my next video. Send this prompt to Ask Studio, and in a few seconds, we should know what our competitors are doing better than me and what I should improve in order to get more views. And this is insane because Ask Studio is looking at my analytics and it's looking at the analytics of my competitors. As you can see over here, it's telling me your channel is currently excelling in reach and volume. Thank you. But it's underperforming in efficiency. So what does this mean? I'm underperforming in efficiency. While you are pulling in high view counts with few videos recently crossing 250,000 views, your average conversion and retention are lower than the top tier benchmark for this niche. So let's see over here. The first metric is CTR. My average CTR is 4.6%. And my competitor's average is 8% to 12%. The gap is large. So I really need to improve my thumbnails. Over here, the retention. My average retention is 23%. My competitor's retention is 45% to 55%. The gap is critical. So I really have to improve my retention as well. And then the focus, tool tutorials and system ownership. So the gap is packaging. I need to improve my packaging, right? They usually talk about systems and step by steps. I usually make tool tutorials. So I need to change my approach. So now after you've sent all these prompts to Ask Studio, basically to analyze your channel, to analyze your competitors so you can understand your CTR, and also Ask Studio can understand your CTR, I want you to send this prompt over here, which basically says, based on my best videos, competitor data, and gaps, generate 10 high potential video ideas with strong titles, a short concept, and why each idea has viral potential based on data. So now this is where Ask Studio is going to help me come up with video ideas for my channel, because now we understand what my competitors are doing, what they're posting, what's working for them, what's not working for me, right? Ask Studio now has all this data because we've been talking with it. And there we go. We have 10 high potential video ideas. We have this one over here, which by the way, actually might work really good for my channel. So is faceless YouTube dead? How to survive the 2026 AI algorithm update. This is an incredible title, and it can work really well for my channel. So basically what I can do now is click on this button over here, which says, tell me more. And it's going to help me come up with this idea. It's going to tell me how to structure it, what to talk about, why it works, and so on. And what's really crazy about this is that Ask Studio has access to all the data on YouTube. As I've said, it knows what your competitors are watching. It knows what viewers are watching. And because of this, as you can see, it's going to tell me exactly why this idea is going to work on my channel. The video idea is Faceless YouTube Dead, How to Survive the 2026 AI Algorithm Update is a direct response to a major wave of anxiety currently hitting your community. Based on your recent comments and the latest YouTube policy updates, here is a breakdown of why this video is a potential viral hit and how you can structure it for maximum impact. And it tells me everything I need to know about this idea and why it's going to work. And then it's also going to show me how I should script this, right? It tells me about the hook over here. It tells me about the why. And basically based on this information over here, like suggested video structure, I can take this and write an entire script based on this. And this entire script has all this data behind it because Ask Studio can analyze it much better than I can and much better than you can. Not only that, but over here, I'm not sure if you've noticed or not, but now under the channel analytics, we have these buttons over here, which says, how did viewers find my content? How many new viewers did I reach? Summarize my latest video performance, right? And if we click on any of these text buttons, Ask Studio will basically tell me how viewers found my content. So let's click on this one over here. And Ask Studio is telling me that over the last 28 days, viewers primarily found your content on DNY through browse features, which suggests your videos are being successfully recommended on users' home screens and subscription feeds, right? And here's a breakdown of your top traffic sources. So basically traffic sources, browse features, 400,000 views, which is 60%, suggested videos, which is 100,000 and represents 15%, and then YouTube search, which is 50,000 and represents 7.6%. It's really incredible. Now let's click on a different video, basically over here, summarize my latest video performance. So let's see, what did I do wrong in my latest video and what can I do better? Right, so over here we have some data about views, CTR, average view duration, and over here it's telling me what needs improvement. Mid-video engagement, retention drops steadily during the technical CapCut walkthrough. So over here, it's basically telling me that between minute 6 and 3 seconds and 8 and 3 seconds, I explain text animations and colors. And because of this, there's a consistent dip. So what does this mean? Inside this video, I teach people how to use CapCut, which is a video editing program. And basically where I teach them about text animations, they seem to skip. And because they skip, they lower my retention. So now what I've learned because of Ask Studio, I've learned that I should not show people how to make text animations because probably most of them know how to use text animations. So now I'm not going to teach people how to create text animations in my videos anymore because apparently my retention dips during that part. And basically what I can do instead of showing text animations over here, Ask Studio, it's telling me that the missing content request. Several viewers mentioned they struggle with other parts of the process, particularly thumbnail creation, right? So instead of teaching my viewers how to create text animations, during that part, I can actually show them how to create a thumbnail because it seems they're interested in this. And that is why Ask Studio is so useful, because you can learn so much about your audience, about your niche, about your competitors, and even about yourself. And you can improve your videos every single day until you actually might go viral. This update is absolutely insane. If you don't have access to it yet, you might want to watch this video over here, because inside this video, I talk about the new YouTube algorithm and how I got over 100,000 subscribers in less than 6 months. So if you want to grow on YouTube and understand how YouTube works, you might want to watch this video over here.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMMShiba and SMMDodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And this should be already fine. 2014, 2017. Yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm. And now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.